How many pauses how many pauses are we gonna have? Oh god. Shellbee, please. That's the real question. At least 2. And here we go. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Blackburn LE, we have the Peruvian Terran. He is pink, representing himself as he's currently teamless. It is Shellbee. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, did I say left earlier? Bottom left, we have the Mexican Zerg player. He is red, representing TvZ Esports. It is JimRising. Oh boy. And we will see where this takes us. So Shellbee is a very he's a very good player. He's a very good player. I think he's a very surprising player. Like his foundation is very strong. Like he has strong like macro and strong micro as well, like unit control. It's always very impressive to see him control his army. When I say good macro, like sometimes he does slip up in the early game, especially when it comes to like getting his third base on time and stuff like that. So sometimes he can tunnel vision a little bit, but when he gets going and when you see him like kind of get in the groove, like he is very impressive, and we have seen Shellbee take games off of Jim in the past and even a series. I wouldn't say that Shellbee is on the level of Chaos Fate, not yet, but he reminds me a lot of Chaos Fate when you see them play. There's a lot of potential in Shellbee, honestly. And we'll see. We'll see where he can go from here. Honestly, we're on Blackburn. I kind of want to give Shellbee an advantage here. Like I kind of want to give it to him. Like bio tank pushes on this map can do so well. We've seen Chaos Fate and Terran, the Brazilian Terran, just steamroll over players like Eric and Ryu on a map like this. So I think we could see the same from Shellbee against JimRising. A lot of it will depend on what JimRising goes for. JimRising, he loves his mutas, and Blackburn isn't the worst map for mutas, but it isn't the best one either. Like, mutas can go across the map pretty quickly because of the short rush distance by air, but at the same time, bio pushes can come across the map quite quickly as well, and mutas will not help you at all for that. So we'll see. So far, Shellbee just kind of testing the waters a little bit, trying to delay the third base. This is something very common with Jim that we point out every single time, and if you're familiar with JimRising, you'll know this, and that is JimRising takes a very late third base. He's already at 36 supply. He should have a third by now. It is so late, and this isn't because he's all in by any means. He just delays it. It's just a thing that he does. It's crazy. You know, again, we just have a massive wave of drones come in. The queens are pretty out of position. The Reaper dives all the way into the main base, sees nothing because there's nothing to see. There's no lair, there's no early gases. It's just drones. And the Reaper will get picked off. Ooh, and 2 gases get taken. Show me that lair. JimRising. There we go. Drone goes out. Does he want the gold? Does he want the other gold? Is that what's happening right now? Am I crazy? Meanwhile, Hellions are poking and prodding. Shellbee is going for a Hellbat push. Yo, this Hellbat push followed by a BC could end the game. Meanwhile, where did that drone... What's that drone doing? I'm like, what? What is happening right now? Meanwhile, Jim, he is going for that 2-base lair. He's going for 2-base muta. That's just what he does. Unfortunately, it wasn't scouted. Shellbee knows that his opponent's on 2 bases though. He just rechecked with his Hellions. He just hasn't seen the lair. He hasn't seen the lair in the natural. Meanwhile, that drone, what is this? Okay, the drone is coming back home. Interesting. Lair's done. Show us that spire. Where are you? There it is. So, Jim could just straight up die here. Marines are coming across the map. Hellions are coming across the map. These are going to morph into Hellbats. You need Banelings to defend against this, or a good amount of Queens. There are 4 Queens here and a lot of Lings, but the Lings are going across the map. Yo, Shellbee, you're on a timer. You gotta go. He's taking his time. The Hellions finally show up. They're gonna morph into Hellbats. Is there enough here? Really? I don't know. Meanwhile, Ling run by. No, the wall's not a wall. Shellbee, please. Ah, God. The Lings get into the. No, and he pulls everything back home. No. Shellbee, you 2 Hellbats is all you need. Oh my god, the all army hotkey. The Hellbats are revealed, by the way. Because the Hellbats are revealed, Banelings are being morphed in. JimRising will be able to defend. I'm shaking my head, mate. Shellbee could have won. He could have won the game with this. He could have done a lot of damage, but he pulled back home, and now he has no idea what he's up against. He still doesn't know about the mutas. Ay, ay, ay. Shellbee. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Oh, God. BC is out. Mutas are coming out. BC can go against mutas, to be fair, but the problem is that the mutas will pop out by the time the Hellbats get across the map. Like, Shellbee took too long. He straight up took too long. Oh, God. And now what's he gonna do? He's going mech, by the way. He's throwing down another factory. He barely has any anti-air. Nice splits, but the mutas show themselves. BC is here, but the queens and mutas are gonna be able to focus it down. Head is being shaken, mate. Shellbee's push gets crushed here. The BC will die because it teleported across the map. And now Jim has map control. He has the bases, he has the economy, he has everything going his way. Shellbee with the ... Ah. Ay, 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 Shellbee. Ay, ay, ay. What the hell are you doing, mate? And with that, Jim, he's gonna take game 1. What is there here? There's a BC and there's repairs. Not even repairs. Thor pops out just in time, I guess. God damn it, Shellbee. Shellbee went for a very good opener, by the way. I just want to point this out. There's a reason why I'm so disappointed in Shellbee, and that is because he had a very good opener. He was going for a Hellbat push against someone who was going 2-base muta, who only had 4 queens to defend. Like, Shellbee could have dealt a lot of damage. He would have been able to force his way through the queens, maybe gotten into a mineral line, but everything was just so delayed. And now he's in this situation where Shellbee's down in workers. Sure, he's killing a lot of mutas with the Thors, more than he really should, to be honest. 7 mutas have died this game, but like, there's just no way. Like, at this point, Shellbee's just staying in the game, just saying, "Oh my god, no, Jim, please!" Oh my god, Jim losing 12 mutas now. Is that enough? No, not really. But you know, he's really slipping up on his control here. Jim is better than this. But at the same time, he can afford it. He's getting a 4th base, you know, he's fully saturated on 3 bases. He's getting a Roach Ward, he's getting 1/1. He's getting a Hydra Den, he's getting everything he needs. And Shellbee, he's stuck on 2 bases with like 2 Thors, mate. We just dive in, magic box this time on the Thor. Thor will fall. Repairs are not fast enough. Repairs are still not fast enough. BC almost goes down. Oh god, Shellbee just barely keeping it alive. Just barely. If Jim wanted to, he probably could just mass muta. If he really wanted to. He doesn't though. Another magic box. Thor goes down. Meanwhile, on the outside of the map, we do have a little bit of harassment. The Hellions do get across the map. They can morph into Hellbats if they so choose. Instead, they just go for worker kills, and they get a lot of workers, to be fair. You know, now Shellbee is only down 30 workers. Only 30. Kappa. Just want to hold on this income advantage graph for a little bit. As we see here, JimRising pretty far ahead. Here come the roaches. Roaches without any upgrades, by the way. I mean, Glial Reconstitution is still not done, but the roaches are still going to find a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, the mutas do dive into the main base. Ooh, they pick off a tank. Gonna pick up a couple more SCVs. Meanwhile, the roaches are just going ham here at the third base. BC's teleport to the third. Roaches just waddle up into the natural. Another magic box. Poor Thor. And I mean, Shellbee will hold because Shellbee has VCs, but GG finally gets called. Jim takes game 1. God damn it, Shellbee. And we'll see if he can bring it back here in game 2. We'll see. I'm a little bit worried because, again, Blackburn is more of a Terran favored map. Obviously, there's a short rush. This is by air, so mutas can do a lot, but yeah, not like this. Not like this. As we are getting ready for game 2. I should probably retweet this. There we go. Yeah, we're just setting up for the next game. Just kind of chilling. Chilean even. No Chileans in the tournament. Only 30. Oh god. Look, Shellbee was the one who threw down the dots. Gib lobby link. There we go. We're in. Get in here, Gustavo. Get in here, Gustavo's co-caster. There we go. There's this door. Oh. GLHF. Let's go. Game 2. It's going to be on 2000 atmospheres. A much more standard map in the map pool. And we'll see what Shellbee's going to do here. Because he was trying to go mech last game. He was trying to mech it up. We'll see. My head hurts. Too much chemistry today. Oh. As we are getting ready for game number 2. And it's not a series with Shellbee unless we have a pause. So for those wondering, for those who haven't seen the newest duct tape, should I just play the duct tape now? I'm so tempted to. But for those wondering, Shellbee, he runs a store. I say runs a store. His parents own a store, a convenience store. And he looks after it. and he plays while looking after the convenience store. And whenever a customer comes in, he has to pause and he has to run on over and attend the cashier and be there. And then, of course, so the customer can actually buy anything. So yeah, every single time Shellbee plays, usually at least once in the series, we see a pause.
Game resumed.
And I was just talking about him. Here we go. The business owner himself, sporting in the bottom left-hand corner. We have the Pink Terran, teamless. It is Shellbee. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player himself. Some would argue that he is the Mexican Shellbee. He is, representing TvZ Esports, JimRising. Boy. Shellbee, can you do it? Can you get another pause? We'll see. But again, Shellbee, like, he's a good player. He just has to get into his game. Es hora de sacar todo el fuá. Oh god. Let's go. Shellbee versus Jim. He's like, I don't know what happened in the game. Oh god. Oh god. Shaking my head. Shelby's like, look, I don't know what happened last game, like I just wasn't thinking, and then towards the end of the game, that's when my brain turned on, my brain activated, and he went full ultra instinct mode. He went Goku on JimRising there at the end. Apparently that's what he's saying. Oh god. So yeah, we'll see if Shelby's brain can turn on for game number 2. In time, I should say, in time, as Jim. Oh, Shellbee went for an SCV scout, but all he checked was the hatchery. No, Shellbee, please. Okay, the Reaper's coming back in. He needs to scout this. He needs to scout the Roach Warren. Oh god. I apologize, I didn't get to get an eye on the opening, but the Reaper comes in. There's nothing here in the mineral line. He should go into the main. He should check. No, he's gonna get pushed away. No, he doesn't check. He doesn't know. The lings are out. There are no drones. That should be a tell. That should be a massive tell. Hopefully Shellbee realizes Queen is here. Pushes Shellbee away. Shellbee doesn't see the Roach Warren, but again, he should know something is up. He should know. I don't think he does. He asks for another pause. Yo, people need to stop coming into the store. Stop it. What a champ. Exactly. We should just have the clip as a command. We should. Oh god. Oh, okay, that was a fast one. Maybe it was just like a bag of chips or something. Easy, mate, easy. Comes back in. No! Oh god, the Reaper. Okay. In the end, Shellbee, he will be able to micro back. He keeps the Reaper alive, tries to go back into the main base, but he will be denied by the Queen again. Oh, not just denied. He will be killed. And because of this, as the Reaper does float up, he won't even spot the roaches. Even if, Senor, ¿para qué tanto gas? Why so much gas? Oh, mate, I wonder why. He drank Coke yesterday, that's why he's got so much gas. Kappa. No mames, as the lings get across the map, there's a bunker on the low ground. Mate, bunker on the low ground is gonna help you at all against these roaches. The roaches are here. Shellbee, he sees, he knows, and this could just be GG. No, there was on the wall. Jim, he gets on top of the depot, and that's it, mate. There's no way. There's a Marauder on the way? Question mark? What the hell's a Marauder gonna do? I mean, a Marauder's it's not bad against roaches, but the boys are forced off the line. Hellions are gonna do nothing here. Oh god, as the Hellions get focused down, the one Marauder is dealing a lot of damage, to be fair, but now we have a Ravager. Oh my god, the Marauder even gets biled. And in the end, with this Marauder, it looks like Shellbee should be able to push us away. Maybe, possibly, probably. Now with 2 Marauders he will. But he's already taken a lot of damage. Oh god, the Marauder gets to make us down. No! Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Oh god, they finally get pulled. Oh god. And Shellbee will be able to clean this up. But at what cost? At the cost of 15 SCVs, 1 Marauder, 4 Hellions, another pause. Ah. Shellbee's brain needs a while to warm up. Oh god. I just shit and go. I'm playing a game. Oh god. Alright. The problem is that Shellbee has used all 3 of his pauses this game. He's gonna have to ask Jim to pause for him. Like, he can't pause again. Oh god. Shellbee right now, he's running down, tending the store. Some people buying some cokes, some Inca Colas. And let's just take a step back and take some stock here. So, JimRising, he doesn't have a 3rd hatchery, thankfully, but he's on 2 bases. He's essentially fully saturated. He's about to be fully saturated on 3 bases. He doesn't have a lot of tech. He doesn't have any upgrades. Jim, en serio, que asco. He's like, Jim, seriously, you're disgusting. What the? Why would you do this to me? Okay, so never mind. Jim, pause. We're running out of pauses. Jim has 2 left. He has 2 left. We don't have a ref. I should have said a ref, by the way, for this reason. But Jim has 2 pauses left. Shellbee can only have 2 more customers. If he has a 3rd, that's it. That's GG. Shellbee could start to win this game and could lose because of a customer. It's possible. Oh god. Fastest cashier in the West. In the South, mate, in the South. Oh god. So what I was about to say is that I think that Shellbee can get back into this game. He's getting a 3rd CC on the way, right? So he's gonna have a lot of worker production, and maybe he can defend at home with his Banshees. He also got a Liberator. The Liberator is going across the map as we speak. Here it is. It does get spotted. But as I was about to talk about how Shellbee can get back into this, Jim has not stopped his regression. He got a fast lair. That's what the gas was for. I was wondering where the tech was. It was in the lair. And that is because he's going for another Nidus worm, or a fast Nidus. With this Nidus, we're going to see some roaches coming out. We're going to see some queens. He's going to go across the map. And I don't think that Shellbee's going to have a defense. Like, Shellbee, he's going to have a really hard time holding on 2 bases. Maybe he can. Maybe. It's possible. Maybe Jim overextends. Oh, God. What type of store does Shellbee run? A liquor store. It's a convenience store, Neo, please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Poor Shellbee, poor Shellbee. All right, here we go.
Game resumed.
It's okay, Shellbee, we love you. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Nidus is being thrown down. Shout out to Shellbee, by the way. He's concerned about the cost. Meanwhile, oh god. Liberator does show up. It does get biled down. So far, it hasn't been able to deal any damage whatsoever. And the Liberator will fall without getting a single worker. More importantly, though, did Shellbee see the Nidus? He did not see the Nidus. The Nidus goes into the main base. Shellbee, he doesn't see. He doesn't see. Oh, God. The one area in his main base where he doesn't have vision. Oh, no. The roaches are on the way. The queens are on the way. The Nidus pops up. We even have a backup Nidus in the natural base. Shellbee responds. Is it too late? He doesn't have Cloak. He does have a Banshee. But again, the queens are here to back him up. This could... No, Stim! Stim, please! Shellbee, turn on the brain! Oh, God. Cloak is going to finish up at 5, 4, 3, 2... Denied! Cloak gets denied. The queens are here. They're back in town, and there's nothing to stop them, mate. Oh god, the Banshee, it's all that's keeping Shellbee alive right now. He's trying to repair as best he can, and he barely keeps the Banshees alive. But the roaches are in the natural. They're in the main. There's nothing here. The Banshees go down. And that is gonna be GG. Ah, adios. JimRising takes the series 2-0.